Pilates. What up, my dudes? It's your boy Codeyo here, bringing you another patch review thing. This is gonna be the 4/7 patch notes. They dropped last night, but I'm doing them this morning as always because I want to see all the things take place in the game because it's more accurate. God damn it! I'll also be going over what to farm this week because there are a few changes and a few new events, so it's very important to know where you're gonna be spending that sweet stamina. But first, the big one that most people are gonna care about is the new banner. We got a few new units in the game. We got 3. Yes, the Gother Gallant banner is still here and it will still be here for another week, so it drops, or it ends on the 14th, which is my birthday, by the way. Your boy's turning another age. Anyhow, and this one will also be ending. So the other one and this one end at the same time. So with this new banner, neither unit is limited, but we do have a new unit, Reincarnation of Revenge, Fairy Helbram. This is the red helbram that you guys might have heard about. We're gonna get the nasty duo kingbram teams going on in PvP, so we'll see a slight shift away from the current meta of Gother, since this guy can lock down Gother pretty effectively. You'll see here on his first ability, bronze tier, 1 star, whatever you call it, depletes 1 ultimate move gauge orb, or ultimate move gauge orb. My lord, I can't say that one. It goes 1, 1, then 3, which is interesting to me that it doesn't go 1, 2, 3. Second ability, deals damage, but on tier 2, it is a petrify. So it works just like Blue King's petrify, where first tier does nothing. Tier 2, he gets a 1-turn petrify, and third tier, he gets a 2-turn petrify. This makes him only the second unit in the game who can use petrify. There is Gallon, but his is situational. He doesn't get to activate it, so I don't consider him being a petrify unit. Then his passive increases basic stats by 5% per each surviving ally, which can be pretty substantial. His ult doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it cancels buffs and stances, so this could be effective against Red Arthur teams, things like that, especially if he gets the triple or the 3rd tier buff out and they have immunity, all that stuff. This will still strip. You can still strip people who have an immunity buff. And again, you can still pull on this banner, but they both do end in 1 week, and they do not share this draw bonus, by the way, okay? So you'll see here, I've got 40% and then 0%. So they don't share the draw bonus, so make sure that you're spending your gems effectively. All right, we also have a new event as well as a new Hawk Pass. This Hawk Pass is kind of like a battle pass or a season pass that we're used to seeing. It's only $8. In my opinion, it's extremely worth it. For $8, you get everything here. Right side, everybody gets just cuz. In my opinion, if you're doing the free version, I don't even know how worth it is to spend your time doing that. You only get 3 gems. Was it 3 gems or 2 gems? You get 2 gems, roughly 130k gold, and then 1 SSR pendant, and that's it. So I'm not really, I mean, you get a handful of other things here, but that was like the big highlights. I don't know if that's really worth it, but if you spend the $8, which I would suggest, you do get some pretty substantial rewards that you can either see here or you can click on purchase and you can look through it here. You get your boy, the Pilates, I don't know how to say this freaking word, Holy Knight Deathpierce. To my understanding, the dude is hot garbage. His abilities are not very good. You can look through these, I won't go over them, but his unique is very good. In my opinion, it is very good. Decreases all enemies' crit resistance and crit defense by 30%. And it's not limited to deathmatch or PvE or PvP. It just works for everything. So this guy is going to be a 4th slot unit. And even then, that's a tough sell because there are other really good 4th slot units who also have a lot of viability in their kit. So if they do get pulled into the field, like say in PvP, they can still do work. Whereas if he shows up on the field, like you lose one guy in PvP and he replaces him, he's just kind of there. He's like, hi guys, how's it going? It's your boy Pilates. So that's Deathpierce. You also do have this guy down here. I don't know how to say his name either. Dogedo. It's your boy Dogedo. You got the Pilates Knights, Dogedo, and Deathpierce. I don't know, man. His kit is actually really interesting to me. So rank 1 prevents ultimate move gauge from filling up for 1 turns. In my opinion, this could be substantially better than removing 1 orb. Removing 1 orb is good if somebody has like 5 orbs already, right? You can prevent them from ulting. But this would be really good against teams that prioritize just pumping out orbs. Like a Green Princess Elizabeth team that, like mine for example, she starts the match with 4 orbs and then I give her 1 and then she gives orbs to everybody. This would kind of lock that down. I'd have to test it out to really see how worth it this is, but it sounds like it could be good against certain teams. Now his second ability though is where I really think that he has some potential. Inflicts ruin damage equal to 160% of attack on one enemy. Ruin damage increases damage dealt by 20% per debuff on the target and removes debuffs. So this will take all the debuffs off the target, but this is a chance to completely nuke somebody down. Like say you've got Red Slater and maybe like a G-Bon or something, and you've placed like 5-6 debuffs on that guy. Let's say that you got a third tier of this, 400 plus, if you had the 5 debuffs on him, that's 100 extra percent. He can deal 500% damage to that guy, right? That's massive for a non-ultimate ability. Again, we'd still have to test it to see how that is. Then his ultimate boost hammer cancels buffs and stances on one enemy, inflicts damage equal to 490% of attack, then stuns for 1 turn. So he is the 4th unit in the game to have a stun, but the first non-green unit. The other units, all 3 of them are green. It's Elaine, G-Melly, and there's an R guy. I want to say it's Ruin, but I think I have the wrong name. But he's in there. His unique increases strength attribute allies defense related stats by 30%, so that's also pretty good. Whether or not it's good enough to be used over somebody else, probably not. Depends on the team you're running, but I wouldn't think so. I like to prioritize offensive based things that are going to make me deal more damage as opposed to making them deal less damage. To me, it's more consistent. So quick overview of the free side versus the paid side. For free, you're going to get an SSR pendant, 2 gems, and roughly 130k gold. There are a couple other things I'm not throwing in there, but these are the highlights. For the paid side, you've got the 2 units, 15 gems, 2 SSR pendants, 20 red horns, 20 gray wings, 200k-ish gold, and an SSR ticket. Now the SSR ticket, some other YouTubers, not gonna say names, but they were wondering if this was like a special ticket because it says the 7 Deadly Sins ticket. It's the same SSR ticket that we've had, the part 1 ticket here, as you can see. I've currently got 3. I'm just kind of stashing them because I got people that I need right now, but I'm saving them. Then we also have an exchange event. If you go up here, the tree which grants true love. So the gist of this story is that there is a legend that there is this tree that you could tie a note to, right? And if I put like Cody and another name, we would magically fall in love, right? And so I guess what's been happening is that a lot of girls are going and they're writing Gil Thunder in their name down because they're obsessed with Gil Thunder. And so now this tree is being guarded by a fanatic club. It's a fan club, but they're kind of fanatics. What is it called? Gil Thunder's Club, I think it's called. Oh, it's called Gil Thunder's Guards. And they're a fan club for Gil Thunder, and they're just super jealous. They don't want other girls putting notes with Gil Thunder's name on the tree. So they're protecting the tree and not letting anybody else put the thing on. So that's kind of funny. So that's how the story plays out. But what it is you farm up these 4 materials and you use these 4 materials to exchange for items, for rewards, right? And right here, you can see where you get each one of these things. So if you're trying to get certain items and such, you'll know where to find them. Okay, so on the actual event exchange page, to help you guys understand how many of these rewards you can get, if you see this number down here, this infinite, right? So this exchange button, this is how many you can get in this one particular day. But the remaining is for the entire event. So over the course of the entire event, you can get 20 gems, but you could get all of those gems today if you manage to get enough of these, right? So then go to Evolve 2, and you can see here that I can get 1 SSR pendant a day, which you need to be doing, for a total of 10 throughout the actual event, right? So other than that, you've got the SSR pendants, the SR pendants, R pendants, red horns, and gray wings. Then, like I said, the diamonds or the gems, which are really, really big. Some enhanced potions, and then some enhanced stones. So the big ones here is that you need to be getting your diamonds, and you need to be getting your SSR pendants and your SR pendants. Forget these guys until you finish this completely. So a few new cash shop items. We do have a new Green King bundle. It gives you 1 coin of Green King as well as 50 diamonds for the value of 40 bucks. That one's up to you guys if that's kind of what you're going for. There's some value there, but there's also a pretty big price tag. So depends on how much you whaling. Then as far as costumes go, we did get some new deathpierce costumes. Got this knight kind of looking one. The main one here, of course, is we got the dapper gentleman here. We've also got some for your boy dogedo. I don't know how to say his name. This actually looks pretty cool. Mr. Tough Guy. Oh god. You got the biker. Jesus. I don't invest in the costumes personally. I'd rather, if I was to spend $40, I'd rather just get a full gem's worth of $40. That's a lot of refills or a lot of sweet, sweet summons. So that's how that is. So that is all for this patch notes review thing. Remember, be farming these events and do get the Hawk Pass. Totally worth it. If you've spent even a few dollars in the game, that's where you should be spending your money right now. So I definitely suggest that. That is all for this video. Please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It is generally appreciated and it really does help. Peace.